More now on Malaysia's budget and what it means for business and tax. The government has allocated 332 billion ringgit, or roughly $80 billion, to drive economic recovery. That is the most it has ever spent in a year. It's banking on tax collections to fund the bulk of the budget and reckons economic growth will accelerate next year to between 5.5% and 6.5%.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I'm the speaker for today's Parliament session. The Ministry of Defence will present two programs based on the budget that has been allocated. 2 minutes will be given to each Yang Berhormat to present their parts. We will start with Yang Berhormat Divya from Subang Jaya, followed by me, Yang Berhormat Hilwani from Dengkil. After that, from Permata Pau, Yang Berhormat Ain. Then will be Yang Berhormat HANIS. Last but not least, from Pontian, Yang Berhormat INTAN.
Thank you yang pergi berdua speaker. So I will start it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is DHAMIRAH binti Muhammad ASRI and I am YB Subang Jaya. And I will be introduced about the Malaysian Ministries of Defence. Is ministry that aim to preserve Malaysian sovereignty, interests and strategic strides to create a peaceful and prosperous regional environment. The Malaysian is divided into two main services, named the Civil Service and the Malaysian Armed Force. The Malaysian of Defence is responsible for implement the national defence policy and all the management of defence affairs, as well as the resources allocated to the Malaysian Armed Force (ATM) to defend the country according to the Department of Information Malaysia 2022. So currently the ministry are headed by the Ministry of Defence Hishamuddin Hussein and his deputy Iqmal Hisham Abdul Aziz. So every year, the calendar of the Ministry of Defence already causes always packed with the various planning and important activities, starting from the effort to improve the level of management, efficiency, or each unit below of Ministry of Defence and the Malaysian Armed Force (ATM) through the organisation of various courses and training until the effort to maintain security as well as national peace. Through various initiatives, them executed carefully as well as dignity.
Thank you, Divya, for your sharing. Assalamualaikum. My name is Hilwani binti RAHMAN. I will explain to you about the program, activity and outcome. The first program is New Technology Development. There are several activities such as improving imputation military reasoning for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance mission, by enabling equipment safety management and empowering autonomous weapon system. Computer vision lowers the numbers of casualties among soldiers, and also improving robotics and autonomous system employed by the military because they are crucial for force protection, situational awareness, reducing physical and emotional stress on soldiers, and facilitating transit through challenging terrain. What is the outcome? Firstly, over 1,170 companies from global defense and security sectors from more than 54 countries and regions are expected, as well as 37 international pavilion, some 350 VIP delegation from over 45 countries and 40,000 visitors from 50 countries. And also, we can improve the DCA 2022 and NASDAQ Asia 2022 are open to high delegation, government personnel, defense and security industry professional and executive, as well as the military, police and enforcement agency personnel only. The second program is career achievement. The activities such as military valor, meritorious or exceptional service, or great achievement may be recognized with honors and decoration, a medal with a ribbon, and medallion serve as a decoration frequently. An employment rank or position in an organization hierarchy structure is elevated by promotion. Promotion might be a result of the employee's excellent works. Another one is by financial aid in the form of scholarship is given to them to assist with the cost of their undergraduate education. Okay, the outcome is a medal may be given an individual or group as a token of appreciation for accomplishment in a variety of fields, including sports, the military, science, culture, and others. Certain sort of state decoration are better described as military awards and decoration. Another outcome is a service member military promotion is a significant is complement to their dedication, how successful they do their duties, and their leadership. Military promotions frequently grow more significant as service personnel advance in rank. Another one is the Royal Military College Charter. The college was founded with the goal of educating young Malaysians to fill leadership position in the nation business, military and professional sectors, as well in the top echelon of the public service. With that, I thank you. I pass it to another Yang Berhormat.
Thank you, YB Dengkil, for the explanation about the programs. So, I will continue to explain about the estimated implementation application expenditure for both programs based on operating budget, development expenditure, and I will summarize the estimated expenditure allocation for all programs. Alright, the first program, New Technology Development. We have allocated a total of 19 billion ringgit for operational budget. Where the emoluments division has allocated 120 million ringgit for 5,000 government employees of 2,000 ringgit each for 12 months. Next, about the service and supplies, division has been allocated 11 billion ringgit for the use of the air defense and robotic industry, as well as autonomous system. For assets, we have allocated 8 billion ringgit, while the grain and fixed charge part has been allocated 10 million ringgit for robotic and autonomous system. So, the last part, other expenses has been allocated 83 million ringgit for allowance. Next, the second program, Career Achievement. A total of 10 billion ringgit has been allocated for operational budget. The emolument section has been allocated 4,489,000 ringgit for 170 staff, where each is given 2,200 ringgit for a period of 12 months. Next, a total of 1 billion for service and supplies provided for army service, and 8 billion ringgit for asset allocated for army equipment. Not only that, the total of 12 million ringgit is allocated for scholarship for 10,000 young Malaysians who participate in the program. The total allocation for the operating budget is 30,545,376,030 ringgit. In addition, the total development budget for the new technology development program is 6,341,456,100 ringgit, and the development budget for the second career achievement program is 789,212,400 ringgit. The total budget for both budget development is 7,139,689,600. So I think that's all for me. Next, I will pass to the YB Hanis to explain the justification for the planned programs. Thank you.
Thank you, YBI. And in this part, I'm going to present about objective fulfillment on new technology development, the first program. So the objective of new technology development program is to achieve a more advanced and up-to-date military asset. It's also to reduce manpower and to save time and costs. On the other hand, this program can improve the way that people live. It will encourage the use of innovative technologies to improve the performance, value addition, and exportability of a variety of products. So, about the second program, it is career achievement, which the objective of career achievement program is to give a motivation about career opportunities. It will help you write a more specific career goals statement, and it will also to get you to consider about your interest in career. So it's to obtain a challenging position at a recognized organization that will allow you to broaden your learning, experience, and skill. And that is all in my part. I'll pass the speaker to YB Intan.
Thank you, YB Hanis. Now I will continue with principle of outcome-based budgeting system. The first one is planning and constructing of budget is based on program-based approach. The outcome-based budgeting system develop and integrate a result framework. Under outcome-based budgeting, the program of new technology development structures is reviewed and refined through an integrated program activity structure that provides hierarchical linkage of ministry programs and activities and systematically align them to national priorities. It is also creates a logical structure for strategically collecting and utilizing programs information for planning, budgeting, and monitoring, and also evaluation. The second point is roles and responsibility. The report will be examined by the Ministry of Defence after planning and constructing the budget for the second program, which is a career advancement as a soldier. The Economy Planning Unit UPE and the Public Service Department PSD are responsible for examining the ministry budget. In order to achieve the outcomes and output at the ministry and national levels, they must conduct inspection to ensure that the provided budget is aligned with the need. The outcome of this program will be successful if the programs can be improve the quality of civil servants within the time frame that have been set. Next is ministry program aligned to the NRF. The ministry program is aligned with the National Result Framework NRF, where it means that the Ministry of Defence program should be aligned with the NRF. The NRF is known as the Ministry Guidelines for the Organizing a Program. Another framework is My Result, which is an online framework designed to essentially serve as a full integrated result and information system for budget management. My Results contain several modules, one of that which is devoted to strategy planning. The Ministry of Defence can use the module to get proper guidelines for planning the two programs that have been implemented. The next point is medium-term perspective in planning and budget. Medium-term budgetary frameworks are fiscal arrangements that enable the government to extend the horizon for economic policy making Next, strengthen performance management. For a new technology development programs, the Ministry of Defense need to track the progress of the program from the preliminary stage. It should be started by informing about the programs to the public, then importing and buying the asset from abroad country. In formative phase, the program ran with over 1,170 companies from the global defense and the security sector from more than 55 countries and regions, as well as 37 international pavilions with some 350 VIPs delegation from over 45 countries and 40,000 visitors from countries and regions. Next, for career achievement, program is to ensure its continuous programs, which the Ministry of Defense will continue to track the program, including the numbers and arrangement of skill. This is to monitoring and ensure the effectiveness obtained by employee before they will get promoted. Empowering controlling officer. Through the new technology development programs, improvement will be made to the minister in conducting management. For example, each department will be monitored by a different authority. It will encourage them to take control of their works and use the abilities that they never knew they could use. Moreover, when this program is monitored by other authorities or for each department, it can provide others ideas for improvement. We believe every person have a different view towards certain issues. So, by this way, the program will be able to achieve their goals. These ways also implement in the second program. The last point is incentive for result achievement. New technology development team must put forth some effort and take some risk. Performance agreement capture desired outcome and hold the institution accountable for their achievement at the lowest levels. The activity budget sheet include performance agreement at the activity level, namely the activity performance management framework. The program performance management framework, which is included in the program budget sheet, display the agreed upon outcomes and KPIs for each programs. The Ministry Executive Summary summarize the Ministry overall result framework and total input required for programs and activity implementation. Next, career promotion program teams members must put forward some effort and take some risk. This is because program is also provide leadership courses through career advancement that aim to increase the level of understanding of the good governance. Now, I will continue with process of outcome-based budgeting system or BBS. The first one is planning for outcome, which the main purpose of doing this planning is to make sure everything that have been planned goes well. A strategy must be established based on the desired objective. The process of planning refers to creation of a result framework that are specific to agree upon output and expected outcome. The Ministry Result Framework, MRF, is made up of the intended performance, programs, and activities levels. Under the MRF, Ministry must set outcomes and identify programs and activities that are contribute to the national goals. The goals of focusing on outcome is to make sure it is easier to organize programs while maximizing the results used. So, the top management must participate actively in planning and consulting. The strategic planning necessitates the coordination of expected outcomes in order to coincide with the NRF. So, the outcome of new technology development to become high-profile
conclude everything, overall vision, mission, objective, and shared value of the ministry is the thing basic is united all the citizens. Ministry of Defense in realizing as aspirations of the people in providing the business service to customer as well as ministers, citizen. Next, those are things need to be appreciated and practical all the time to reflect the national desire to defend the strategic interests and safeguard national security. Basic defense outlined are three main foundation, namely a strategic interest of the country, principle of defense, and concept of the defense. It emphasizes the need of sustainable, stable, and peaceful environment of the areas of the national strategy important. As an independent nation, Malaysia is aware that the most desirable to preserve the interests and security of the country is through toward self-reliable, which is the core of the national defense policy. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to Yang Berhormat for the great presentation. I will bring the preliminary session today to the next meeting to discuss more regarding the programs. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.